This is it. We are finishing this book today. I have finally figured out how to do the cover. I have pre-cut my pieces and everything that I need so that this goes a lot quicker. And maybe hopefully we'll get done at a decent time where we can do a little bit of fun decorating. Hello guys, welcome back. It is Friday and we're finally completing the fall journal. I have figured it out. I have watched some videos. It is super easy. So I have here a piece of fabric. I have some cardstock and a couple pieces of a cereal box. And this is all we need to finish the cover. I've also got some washi tape that is optional. I'm going to use that to cover some of the edges just to make it look a little nicer. All right. First step is the piece of fabric. This is going to cover the back edges because fabric is nice and, pliable. So when the thing moves and when it opens, it gives it space for it to actually move. So I just cut a simple little piece. I didn't really do much measuring, so it looks a little crooked. So I'm just going to glue it like so. So there's about an even space on the back here that covers that. And all we have to do is just go ahead and glue it. Let's get to that right away. This glue is so sticky. Oh, it is so hot out, you guys, right now. I'm sweating. I am sweating so bad. I can't stand it. My air conditioner is on. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But I was kind of just sitting on the couch just a little bit before filming this, just kind of dripping in sweat. All right, got a good bit on there. I'm just gonna wrap it over and gently press it down, spread it. All right, then holding it, I'm gonna flip her over. Okay, making sure that I pull it a little bit, just a teensy bit taut, not too much. So I'm just gonna squish this down just a teensy bit and then pull it over when I glue it. Let's see, I'm gonna actually mark where the glue has to be, where the glue has to stop at. I don't want the glue going past this. Okay, good. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and get some glue on there. I'm not going past those marks. You probably can't see. Should I zoom you in? Would you like to be zoomed in a little bit? There you go. I don't want to zoom you in too much, otherwise you won't be able to see. So, story time. I did go out to the beach yesterday to see the sunset. When I was out there, I actually ended up remembering the last time I did go to see the sunset. And unfortunately, it wasn't a very good memory because the last time that I went out to see the sunset was on a date with an ex-boyfriend. And it wasn't a very memorable kind of date. For starters, I remember the sky being very hazy, so you couldn't actually see much of the sunset. You couldn't really see much of the sun because it was just a little too hazy. It wasn't cloudy, but it was very hazy out. Second, the guy I was dating just didn't really seem to want to be there. His whole attitude was just like, ugh, I just really don't want to be here watching the sunset. I was like, he didn't exactly say that he didn't want to go, but I could tell his whole body language, his whole attitude was essentially saying, I don't want to be here. So that is the last memory I have of seeing the sunset. And last night was no better. So I make it out to the beach to see the sunset. The place is packed. There are so many people out there. I was just dumbstruck. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's a Thursday. Where are all these people coming from? There were so many people out there. I did go out. I walked out to the pier and back. That was gorgeous. It actually was cold enough I had to put my sweater on, which was nice. That made me happy. Love being able to wear my sweater out at the beach. It was gorgeous out. It was absolutely beautiful. It would have been a beautiful sunset if I had been able to stay and actually see it. So upon returning to my car, after walking out to the pier, the car that pulled in next to me, the people inside were smoking so much pot, I couldn't stand it. I actually left because I didn't want to sit there and watch the sunset while smelling that horrendous smell. Like, are you guys kidding me? It's like, I was so pissed. So incredibly pissed off. So, like, I didn't get to see the sunset last night, you guys. I didn't stay to see it because I'm like, no. First of all, they were so busy, I couldn't exactly, like, move to another parking spot. Oh, no, I didn't have the option to do that. And I'm like, I don't want to sit here and have to smell those people smoking all that. So I left. Never got to see the sunset. Kinda, sorta saw a little bit of it when I was driving back home. It was beautiful. It would have been even more beautiful if I'd been able to stay out there. I should have just stayed out on the pier. I should have just watched the sunset from the pier. Didn't think about that. I wanted to, sit in my car because I had stopped and picked up a bubble tea on the way out there. And I had left it in my car. I didn't want to carry that out on the pier because I'd wanted to walk to my car and, sit in my car and drink that and watch the sunset. No. I didn't get to do that. Didn't get to do it. So I was very upset last night. So, all right. So far, the last two memories of seeing sunset are not good ones. So now it's like, why do I even bother going to see the sunset? Nothing good is ever associated with seeing the sunset for me now. Not happy. I'm not. Okay? All right. Fabric is glued on. Ta-da! It's on there. I didn't really worry too much about the edges. I don't care if it frays. I mean, it's not like it's gonna really go anywhere. Plus, frayed edges looked cool. It adds character. So then it's all open like that. So if it squishes or when you have to open it like that, open it all the way. See, it gives it space to open. All right, next is the front and back covers. I have pieces of cereal box and some cardstock to cover it. Natasha used 2 pieces of cereal box to make it like extra sturdy. I'm just using one. I don't really need to have 2 pieces. One is plenty. One is plenty for me. So I'm going to glue the cardstock onto the cereal first. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Right quick. Get it right at the edge here. I was at Michael's today and I didn't think to pick up another bottle of glue. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I not pick up another bottle of glue? I didn't really plan on running out to the store tomorrow, but it looks like I might have to. So I'm gonna need some more glue. Darn it. All right. Lay that on there. Smooth it out. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I attempt to go and see the sunset again? Should I still try it again? Because I don't want to have bad memories associated with seeing the sunset. I love going to see the sunset. Maybe I need to just stop seeing sunsets and try seeing sunrises. Because, more people are more quick to stay up late and see a sunset than they are to get up early and see a sunrise. Though the thing is we don't really have any places good enough where you can see a halfway decent sunrise. So that makes it kind of challenging. So maybe I should see a sunrise instead of a sunset. I won't have to deal with anybody. I can get up early. I'm used to getting up early. Won't bother me. I can force myself to be a morning person, no problem. And I won't have to deal with any people. I think I need to tip this upside down. Do I have a, yeah, I'll just put it in there. Okay, let's get this one on here. Line it up. Oop, oop, oop. God, don't get crooked. Scooch over. Okay, now don't worry about these edges, and I might be able to see some of the box. Don't worry, that is what the washi tape is for. I'm going to go around all the edges of this with this brown washi tape and just cover that up nice and neat to kind of make those edges look a little better. Okay, we're cruising right along, people. Let me see. I'm going to use glue because, you know, on the washi tape, just so it stays better. All right, let's see. How am I doing this? I don't know how am I doing this. Should I do the long edges first? Oh, I hope I have enough of this brown washi tape. Okay, let's just get all the edges of this. Going over this with a glue stick will help make it extra sticky because, you know, washi tape's not permanent. Oops. Okay. Just try not to get any wrinkles and then just fold it over the edge like so. You won't see this back portion at all because it will be glued to the cover like this. So then when you open it, you will just see this. All right. Next piece. Again, I am not sure if I'm going to have enough of this brown washi tape. I hope so. Oh, that'd be kind of awesome to actually use up a craft supply. Use up a craft supply so I can buy some new. Oh. Fold it over, fold the edges over. Come on. All right. Scissors. Let's trim off these ends here. I gotta do the short ends yet. I think I'm gonna do the long ends on this other piece first. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy. This will be so cool. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I'm so proud of powering through this and getting it done, even though it's not something that's part of my norm, part of my use, that I'm not too familiar with. And then it's still turning out pretty cool. Though I do have to thank Natasha for coming up with such easy ideas on how to make your own handmade journals, because otherwise I would be very stumped. I wouldn't have a clue what to do. I do have to thank all of the other YouTubers out there and other crafters who actually do like to make their own journals, and for actually making videos on them for me to follow. Okay, let's see. Are you long enough with the bar? Okay. Come on. Here we go. Okay. trying to think of what to have for dinner. It's dinner time for me, and nothing sounds good. Like, I don't really feel hungry. I'm more thirsty. Like, I could just, chug a whole LaCroix right now, and that could be my dinner. That's just what sounds good. I want something to drink instead of eat. I'm really craving another bubble tea. So I'm like, oh, should I run out and just pick up another bubble tea for my dinner? I don't know. I just don't want anything heavy. I think it's just too hot right now. So I just don't feel like eating anything heavy. I just want liquids. I want liquids for my food. Okay, let's get these short ends done real quick. Don't know if we will have time to do any decorating. We still got to get these glued onto the book yet. Okay, out of the way. Right, next, keep on going, keep trudging, you're almost there. No, but this is actually quite easy, actually. This is probably like one of the easiest ones that I've seen out there. One of the easiest ways to make a journal. And it still actually looks nice, like it's still nice looking too. It's not just like, slapped together messily. Like, I wanted it to be still nice. I wanted it to be nice. My fingers are covered in a lot of glue right now. Very messy. There is one cover done. Okay, let's get this one done. Maybe we'll do a little bit of crafting. I want to decorate the front cover. I've got an idea of how to decorate the front cover. And I want to start on that, so maybe we can get this done quickly enough. I don't want this video to be too long. Get off of there. So they're good. Trim off the ends. Okay, one last edge. Doesn't this look so nice and elegant? It looks so nice, so elegant, so sleek. Yes, I highly recommend just throwing on some washi tape on the edges to make it look, neat and put together. Hides those ugly edges. It's not that hard to do. But definitely use glue on your washi tape if you want to make sure it lasts longer and that it sticks good. All right, cover that glue up, put on the washi tape. All right, we have the last one done. Clean up my mess here. Like, I got stuff sticking all over me. Oh my gosh. Oh, let go of me. Get off of me. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. Haha, look at that. 2 covers done. All right, let's go ahead and get these glued on. I'm gonna glue them right on up to the edge here. So it should look neat like that. Yep, it covers up a little bit of that fabric, but I wanted that edge to be covered up. Not the whole thing, but okay. Let's get the glue. Actually, I can't remember how far over the glue has to be, so hang on. It's right at the edge here. It's got to come to about there. So here. Okay. See if I can keep this straight all the way down. All the edge here, right to the edge. Gotta start squeezing harder to get the stuff out of the bottle. And just go all over. Oh man, this glue is so thick. My hand hurts. Okay. Put the lid back on that, keep it tipped upside down. Okay, then get this, pick up that page and get this lined up. Luckily, when the glue is still very wet, you can just ooch and scooch this around. You can slide it and scooch it to get it in the perfect spot, and then press it. Press it good. Look at that. Oh, how gorgeous. La da 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 da. See? Look at that. And it's nice and stiff. Nice, good, hard front cover. Get out of the way. Okay. We have to do the back side, last piece here. Let's make sure we have it of a good size. All right. Get the glue. That is an absolute mess right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. The glue has to be about here. So scooch that over. All right. Here we go. Straight line all the way up. Get that out of the way. And then we're going to finish putting glue on the edge. And I'm just dribbling it all over. Squeezing it all over. That should be plenty. You don't really need that much. It's probably more than enough. Okay. Glue strings, put the cap back on. Okay, pick up the cover here to make sure that we get it lined up. Okay, make sure that there was no glue that oozes on the edge there. Okay, making sure that it's even, Steven. And then I'm gonna press it down. Be careful when you're pressing, because if that glue's still very wet, the thing can slide. So try not to move it. I'm giving it a good press. See, I'm having some of the glue is actually starting to seep out along this edge here. So I'm gonna call that good for now. Enough pressing. Okay, lift this up. Oh, see it? I had some glue ooze out the edges here. Gotta get that taken care of. We don't want having pages being glued. Yep, see, some glue oozed out. Shoot, okay. Yep, I'm gonna glue all over my fingers now. Oh man. Okay, yeah. That's good. We're fine. There. Okay. The covers are done. The book is officially done. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's done. It's done. See, look, it still lies flat and everything. On every page, you can lay the thing nice and flat, even with the fabric for the edge. The glue is still oozing out. Gotta be careful with that. I think what I actually might do is see if I can't have it, can't hold it like this while it dries, so the pages don't end up sticking to the back. So yeah, I did want to do some decorating of the cover, but yeah, we don't have time for that right now. Sorry guys. What I wanted to do was remember all of the fall rhinestones that I had. Let's see if I can get these open here. See all of my fall colored rhinestones, all these beautiful, beautiful colors. I wanted to cover the entire cover in these. So imagine the entire front cover just full of these awesome, awesome rhinestones. So that's what I wanted to do. I probably still will do it, but I don't have time to do that tonight. So just imagine the front cover looking looking like that all over, just on the brown part. I'm not going to do it on the leaf border, just on this brown, just on the front cover. I'm not doing it on the back, because the back I have another idea. But I do need to kind of let this sit and dry before I do any of that. So unfortunately, this is the end of the video, but yay, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Yo girl has completed a handmade journal. It is absolutely awesome. I am in love with it. It turned out so incredibly good. The papers, just everything. I love how it turned out. The covers, actually it was quite simple and easy to do. If I was to ever make another one, I'd probably do it in the same exact style, just because it was on the easy side. I don't know, or maybe I should try doing a different one just to still challenge myself and to still practice with other styles. But this turned out so good, so now I gotta try and kind of have it where the pages stay standing up like this. I'm just gonna use a couple of my tools here so that can dry. I don't want these getting stuck to the pages. So this will sit and dry in the meantime. But then it is already complete for nothing but fun decorating inside. It is ready for just full-on hardcore decorating. So hopefully you guys stick around for more fall crafting. We have got many more weeks of that. I am super excited for what's to come next week. So hopefully you guys are a bit curious and will come back for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful Friday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will be back next week. Bye, everybody.